Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, January 6th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi. Hello, and our energy mantra for today is I balance my responsibility, the rest and the reaction. And today, status of the planets. We have Saturn and Pluto reaching point 0, actually point 22. Master degree 22, where they will reach their full conjunction. And we have Ceres just outside of that at 20 degrees. Ceres representing divine mother energy, reminding us that part of our responsibility in this karmic transformation process that we're going through is calling in divine mother, honoring divine mother, nurturing North Node in Sagittarius, sorry. I wish. North Node in Cancer. Nurturing ourselves, having compassion for this process. So, the astro energy today, we are finishing up Moon in Taurus. And the Moon in Taurus is lighting up this conjunction with a trine between the Moon with Saturn and Pluto, and also Ceres energy. So, that trine is like, hey, there is some worth stuff that needs to be addressed in this shift. And one of the things that's coming up. Oh, these cards. So interesting. I got the politics card and the sorrow card right next to each other. And that's the thing. We're all feeling this to some degree or another. You're allowed to feel. This is very heavy. It is exhaustive. If you talk to anybody, I'm talking to people are having headaches. I've had a headache the last 2 days. I never have headaches that last that long. People are exhausted, needing to take multiple naps during the day. You don't have to pretend you're okay. And that's part of the worth process, is like, you're worthy of expressing what you're going through. You're worthy of allowing yourself the full process and knowing, again, you're not the only one in it. So just allow that. One of the things I say about Moon and Taurus is like, it's either like gung-ho, we're moving forward, or it's kind of lazy lion. And so if you are feeling that sleep, tired energy, I do encourage you to take that rest, because there is deep processing going on in and through that. And again, you are worthy of what you need for this processing. Speaking of that, Venus in Aquarius is echoing that energy. Venus is squaring that moon. So again, it's kind of this worth feeling. You're worthy of what it is that you need, and you have to trust in your process. This is a retrograde card, an upside down card. So you're not really trusting this process. You're not really trusting what you're feeling, your process around what you're feeling. This whole experience going on. See, rebirth and the Fool right here together. This is a call to trust that. Balance your responsibility, the actions that need to be taken, because there are steps that do need to be taken at this time. But part of the steps that do need to be taken is the allowing of the rest, the allowing of what is needed. After the moon meets up with Saturn and Pluto early in the day, which, here's what I have to say too. I do hope you can hear Luce chewing on a box right next to the computer. She loves cardboard. I do hope that this is also a responsible transformational process for our Earth. You know, Moon in Taurus energy really representing the Earth. Wow, these fires in Australia, they are so intense. It's so scary. It's so heart-wrenching what's going on. But my hope is this Moon in Taurus is like a cooling off for Australia in and through this, a cooling off and a reset, and praying for that over here. With a flash of the politics card, which, take that as you will. Anyway, but after the moon meets up with Saturn and Pluto, we have a void of course moon, which just adds to the exhaustion. Now, I do want to mention, there's probably a part of you that, even though you're exhausted, also feels a little like wired. Tomorrow we have Mars and Uranus connecting, and we are just a few days out from Uranus going direct. Yes, Uranus is going direct with the eclipse on Friday. Hooray. So if you're feeling that wired, this is a call to ground in, connect to the earth, connect to that energy, because that will help some of that overstimulation feeling that may be coming in. Speaking of overstimulation, chewing on boxes, Moon is going to shift into Gemini, but not till 6:11 p.m. So like I said, void of course Moon for like most of the day, taking it easy. Moon into Gemini can spur the mental energies. Be aware where your mind is going. Now, it's not that I think that you can stop it from going to the Shadowlands. And I just don't think that you're really meant to. But go with it when it goes to the Shadowlands. Go there consciously so that you can consciously take back your power and shift these energies that are coming up and through. Moon in Gemini is like, I am there with you. I will walk beside you. Moon in Gemini is taking us into dark of the moon. So we're approaching it. We're approaching this eclipse. Eclipses bring stuff up. Dark of the moon brings stuff up. Saturn and Pluto bring stuff up. Like, holy moly, we are churning the bottom of the barrel. We're churning the bottom of the sea, and there is stuff there. So go there consciously. Don't try to avoid it. This is not a call for the politics. It's trusting your process, trusting where you need to go in this. Speaking of trusting, Sun is going to connect with Neptune. Sun in Capricorn. Sorry, there's like a ruckus in this room right now. Kitty craziness. Sun in Capricorn connecting to Neptune. Trust the process. Have faith. There is a divine plan. And that's why everybody's talking about this, because this is part of the plan. Every astrologer has known that this was coming and that it was going to be really intense. And how it was going to, show up, that's always unknown to some extent. But it has been known. So it's like trusting the process. How are you being called to step forward in your light in this? Finally, we end the day with the moon connecting to Mars. Mars in Sagittarius. Moon in Gemini, opposite Mars in Sagittarius. This is a time to honor your truth, but that moon in Gemini's stay open to the stimulation, stay open to the information that's coming through, because there's information for you that might shift you at this time. The song I just got in my head, 80s, I think, hold on loosely. Hold on loosely, but don't let go. So hold on loosely to what your truth is and realize that there may be some shifts in this information, and it's all okay. All right, so that is it for today. You can book a reading if you are struggling. Now is a great time. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for that. 2020 year ahead readings are still available. What'd you say, Jojo?
And it's a good thing.
And it's a good thing.
Because what needs to be addressed is coming up right now.
Yes, it is. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. Please remember that. You are worthy. You have the power. And there's more than enough love in the world for you. Did I say that?
And the universe has your back.
And the universe has your back. Thank you, Jojo. Namaste.